thank you again for inviting us. Please, for our business community, tell us what does the inauguration of the direct flight Bucharest-Zagreb route mean for the bilateral cooperation between Croatia and Romania?
The direct flights from Zagreb to Bucharest, but also from Split to Bucharest and back, it's very important added value to our bilateral relations, in particular to economic relations. This will allow, I'm sure, I believe, to the business community to connect even better, to be able to travel with a direct flight. It's always an advantage because if you have to change the flight, if you have to go with other capitals, it takes a lot of time. So this will definitely facilitate the connections. The last year has been particularly prolific and fruitful when it comes to the bilateral economic cooperation. One of the biggest Croatian engineering company signed a very important contract with Romanian Hidroelectrica.
Yes.
On the revitalization of the Hidraro power plant Vidraru.
Good news.
This is very good
Very
news.
good news,
And
yes.
Indeed, I have to say that the contract has been signed in consortium with the Romanian company. Basically, the Croatian company and the Romanian Electromontaj signed the contract with Hidroelectrica for the revitalization of the hydropower plant, which is providing the electricity, as far as I got the information, for Bucharest and for the Argeș area, because it's in Argeș country. And that's why I'm saying that the last year was really a very good start in terms that we signed it's a contract worth 200 million euros,
Wow.
out of which goes 80 million euros to the Croatian company, to their part of the work. On top of that, the Port River, Galați and Vukovar signed the agreement.
Yes.
Vukovar, it's a river port in Croatia, so they signed the agreement with the Galați port. Of course, I have to also stress that the Port of Constanța and Port of Vukovar have long year developed
Yes.
cooperation. And so why I'm telling this? Because this direct line will definitely facilitate the contacts, the meetings, the organization of the meetings, and of course will intensify. On top of that, it has to be stressed that the direct line, we do believe so, that it will open the way for the Romanians to go even more to Croatia. So far, last year, 150,000 Romanians visited Romania, which is approximately 600,000 overnights. But with these direct lines to Zagreb and to Split, we hope even to increase the number, and that's our ultimate goal. But of course, it has to be said that we would like also to see the Croatian tourists coming to Romania.
Also.
As well for the city breaks, not only to Bucharest, but Romania has a stunning nature. Romanian Carpathians are unbelievably beautiful,
yes.
And not explored by the Croatian people, by the Croatian tourists. So in this case, let's hope that also this number of visits will increase also from the opposite side. So Croatians coming to Romania for the visits and for the short or longer trips. That's why this direct line is for the Embassy of Croatia, the matter of great importance, and we are very, very happy that we managed to reintroduce the direct flight, because before COVID time, the direct flight was in place during the summer schedule. Then, for obvious reasons, during the COVID time, everything stopped, but now, let's say, we are going to reintroduce the direct line, and we are very, very happy for this.
What destinations or experience would you personally recommend to Romanian tourists visiting Croatia this summer?
Well, there are many places. We have a 1,000 kilometers long coast,
Yes.
with more than 1,000 islands. So for such a small country, it's a big advantage to have such a long coast. Of course, there are many places. First of all, I will mention Dubrovnik because it's very well known worldwide. And usually when I speak to the Romanian, the first city that they are very familiar with, it's Dubrovnik. Not only because of the city's beauty, but as well because of the Game of Thrones filming. There are also other reasons. But here is the city of Split. It's an ancient city. It was the home of the Roman Emperor Diocletian. And on top of that, from Split, one can take a ferry and visit the islands. One of the biggest Croatian islands, like island of Hvar, Brač, Korčula, many. For instance, Korčula is the island where Marco Polo was born at that time. So it was long, long ago.
So very rich in history also.
There is a history. There is a lot of history. It's history connected with the Adriatic Sea, with different influences. But this being the sea country, it was also during the history a big advantage for Croatia, because many good influences came from the sea, from the other part of the Adriatic coast.
Yes.
And then also let me mention the northern Adriatic peninsula of Istria, which is offering the summer tourism for the holidays, but also all year long tourism activities, because it's made of the medieval town with an excellent gastronomy. Istria is, for instance, known for the black truffle. So there are special dogs trained to find the truffles. And now all our touristic institutions, especially the regional one in Istria, they developed the programs when the tourists can make a tour.
Some kind of experience with this truffle funding.
The truffle funding. So if one goes to Istria, can enjoy very much also the nature, not only during the summertime, but also during the springtime or autumn. And then let me mention one particular place which is important for Romania, and this is the city of Opatija. Opatija is located next to the city of Rijeka in the Quarner Bay in the North Adriatic. And during the history, especially in the 19th century, it was the wellness center for the emperors. And who used to visit? Your emperor, your King Carol I, and the Queen Elizabeth of Romania. They used to visit Opatija, and one of the promenades in Opatija is called Carmen Silva. It's a pseudonym of Queen Elizabeth of Romania. It was named after the. So, on top of that, we have some special connections with Romania. Yes, and with your at that time Croats.
So a lot of reasons.
A lot of reasons to come, and then let me mention, of course, Zagreb. Zagreb is a city located in the continental part of Croatia, typical Central European cities. And from Zagreb, which is very good geographically located, one can also quickly reach also other parts of Croatia, but also other European capitals, because the location is very favorable. So for the moment, I would suggest this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.